aespa addresses the Hybe versus Ador beef. But what happened to NewJeans Hyein? New Ador texts leak, Hybe accused of plagiarizing Exo, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please come on watching. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends you don't have. It's hard to make friends out here. Also, please don't forget to check out my link tree for some important stuff. And you can also check out my second channel. And without further ado, let's get into today's news. I'm sorry because I tried to say that in an Australian accent and it just triggered a dream that I had. My K-pop dream that I didn't write down, but I can't remember. I was trying to speak in an Australian accent to somebody, to some poor K-pop idol. Oh my god. It's so vague. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Let's move on. The sun seems like it's going to be coming in and out, so if you see differences in the lighting, that's what's going on. If it messes with my face filter though, I swear to god. But anyways, so here's why aespa is going viral. At the showcase for their new song Armageddon, they were asked a couple questions seemingly related to the Ador versus Hybe feud. Now, no one straight up came out and said, like, what are your thoughts on the Ador versus Hybe feud? How do you feel about Bang Si-hyuk asking Min Hee-jin if she can crush aespa? Nothing of the sort, but stuff kind of related to that. So for context, even though my acting skills were so great and I basically told you anyways, there were text messages revealed where Bang Si-hyuk is asking Min Hee-jin if she can crush aespa, referring to NewJeans. So there's kind of this idea that NewJeans and aespa are rivals, right? So they were asked about NewJeans. They were asked about how they felt about having a comeback around the same time as NewJeans. And this is what Karina responded. We exchanged hearts with the members of the group NewJeans in the waiting room. I told them they're doing great and there's nothing they should be worried about. We get along well as good colleagues. We are aware of that aspect. We are dedicated to our activities and we acknowledge that the public's love is due to our hard work. We're grateful for the love for our song Supernova. And then Ning Ning added on, isn't music subjective? It seems like we're competing with our past selves and evolving rather than competing with others. Since all artists have their own colors and charms, they can't be compared or replaced. So kind of shutting down this idea that they're rivals. And honestly, fans really take it to another level rather than the idols themselves. Like, fans will have it in their minds that these two groups hate each other, that they're rivals, that they're enemies. And like, honestly, we have no idea. Maybe I have a lot of scenarios in my head that I think are plausible. So here are some comments in response to that. Jangspa, Jangjeans, that's why I love girl groups. I love both fighting to both aespa and NewJeans. That's why they're queens. SM is quite smart. Good on Ning Ning. Why is Ning Ning so good at talking? That's right, the real competition is against oneself. Ningy is smart. aespa are so likable. aespa, NewJeans, let's do even better. However, that wasn't the only thing that the group was asked about. They were then asked a quote-unquote sensitive question. Wasn't comeback preparation burdensome after the recent issues arose? So of course we're not specifically mentioning what the recent issues are, but we can all kind of infer what those are. So here's what Karina responded again. We're aware of the recent issues. Since this is our first full-length album, we focused on rehearsals. Thanks to the support and love, we prepared diligently for the album. I'm grateful to the public for what seems to be a satisfactory start to our first full-length album, and I thank the hardworking members in SM family. And then we had Winter respond, rather than deeply pondering, I hope our first full-length album goes well. However, then a picture was uploaded of her seemingly trying to hold back her laughter. So here it is. So now the narrative is basically, you know, that she's laughing at Bang Si-hyuk's Katok messages, and people are absolutely loving the picture. Here's what some comments are saying. Just covering her mouth is already showing restraint, lol. aespa can be crushed by the supernova. How can you hold back laughter? Ha ha ha. I couldn't hold it back, lol. They're even mocking aespa's hair flipping battle, lol. It looks like they're just joking around too. I don't know what that's referring to. Ha ha ha, you failed to hold it in, lol. It's like awkward to do the ha ha ha, but honestly, it's probably more funny than angering. Ha ha ha. Did Bang Si-hyuk go crazy from embarrassment? It must be so hilarious. No, you couldn't hold it in. LOL. The fact that they didn't burst into laughter is impressive. aespa is kind. So this news actually comes after Karina went viral for trying to steal photo card opportunities from her company. So the group recently performed at a university festival and she uploaded some pictures of herself from that day to Instagram. But what she said about the uploading of those pictures is what people are loving about it. So here are the pictures. So she wrote, I brought these for you so that the company can't steal them for photo cards. Companies often use their artists' best selfies as photo cards to boost album sales. Popular photo cards also sell well in the resale market. Karina's thoughtful gesture warmed the hearts of many, with a bunch of comments just praising her for this. I'm really curious about the behind the scenes of choosing photo cards and what rules are in place. Like, if we choose this photo card, then don't upload these pictures of a similar event, or you can, or does anyone know more about that? I'd love to know. I thought that was just a really cute story. You can let me know your thoughts of everything in the comments below. So NewJeans had their comeback with only 4 members. And I've seen so many people asking, what happened to Hyein? Where is Hyein? Is she still in the group? And I think this is quite a common thing. When ITZY had their comeback with 4 members, people were wondering what happened to Leah. You know, you can't expect just everyone and their mother to know absolutely everything that is going on at K-pop at all times. So I thought we would tackle that because the announcement was made ahead of the comeback. So some people might just not know, and we also have a little update from her anyways. So back in April, it was announced that she would be halting activities due to a microfracture in her foot. So here's the announcement by Ador. Pain in the top of her foot during practice prompted her to go to the hospital, where she underwent a thorough examination and discovered a microfracture in her foot. The medical staff advised her to limit her movement as much as possible until she recovered. Accordingly, Hyein will pause her activities and focus on recovery and recuperation. So at this point, we didn't really know if she would be participating in the comeback, but then in May, they did announce that she wouldn't be participating fully in the comeback. So in this announcement, they talk about how she had been focusing on recovery. However, the medical professionals have advised her to minimize any movement that may put unnecessary strain on the affected area. Consequently, Hyein will not take part in the official promotional activities for the double single House Suite, including music shows and performances, to focus on her recovery. But for other appearances that don't include performances, she may be able to appear in a flexible manner. So that's what happened to Hyein, for everyone who's confused. And then I came across this picture. Hyein is walking around in crutches. So this did actually make me wonder, because for some idols, they still do perform while injured, but like they're sat on a chair to the side. I wonder what influences a company to make that decision to have the idol still perform despite being injured, or to simply let them go on hiatus. And then I don't want anyone to like misunderstand what I'm saying, that like, oh no, she definitely should still be performing. That's not what I'm saying at all. Take breaks. I'm totally all in for idols taking breaks. I'm just curious what goes through a company's mind to make the idol perform even though their foot is broken or something. So that's curious to me, but we did get an update from her in the group messaging app called Phoning. So here's what she said in regards to NewJeans' Inkigayo performance. Bunnies, I watched Inkigayo today and started crying. My unnies, I was so moved. They said I'm the sweetest. I was in the dorm watching and they mentioned me. Seriously. So essentially the members were asked to pick who is the sweetest among them, and they picked Hyein. There was also a friendly interaction between Intev, Le Sserafim, and NewJeans members, aside from Hyein, who wasn't there. So netizens furious at Hybe and Ador after Le Sserafim's interactions with NewJeans. People just saying like clearly they are professional towards each other, and it's just the companies that are making a mess out of everything. Is it just me that is getting exhausted by the Ador versus Hybe feud? Like, I did deep dives on it, and then just from there, there's new information coming out, but the new information is really just old information under a new light, or it's old information with slightly more details, but it's still nothing technically new. But then people are like, no, oh my god, this literally changes everything. I feel like I'm just burnt out by this feud. like god damn. We have people accidentally liking things, accidentally following people, which of course is super plausible. But with the whole timing of everything, of course people are going to latch onto it. Of course it's fishy. Previously we talked about how Islet accidentally followed an account on Twitter who made a tweet about how NewJeans is nothing original. And then we had Min Hee-jin, who liked a post on Instagram. So this is the post that she liked. It was basically of Islet's show where they had to pick between Gaeguksu and Gaebijim, right? We've talked about this before, how people said that this instance was clearly meant to shade NewJeans Minji. So here we see Min Hee-jin liked this post. And then all the comments are like, Minhyejin liked this. So then it seems a fan DM'd her asking about this, and this is what she responded. Seo Nim, I think you might have accidentally liked something. And she responded, yes, bunnies have let me know about the like too. A fan DM'd me the link to that post asking me to take a look. So I looked at it, but I did not like it. I believe the heart was double tapped by mistake. Thank you for letting me know though. Here are some responses. Accidentally double tapping a post that someone sent. I effing feel that 100%. I like a lot of things by accident too. No, but for real, Instagram makes it super easy to like stuff by mistake. Sometimes when I'm looking through my activities, I have a bunch of posts that I do not recall liking. LOL, this is funny. It's honestly too easy to like stuff by accident on Instagram. It's annoying. Sigh, I made a similar mistake not too long ago. I liked something on my ex's feed. Put me in a very uncomfortable situation. F. But there are people who think that paired with the timing of everything, that this can be considered shady. So let me know what you think about that. When we talked about Eyelid accidentally following that account, I talked about the multitude of instances of me accidentally doing things that sounded super ridiculous and unbelievable, but that actually happened. So of course the timing is really not great. I maintain that it is super easy to accidentally follow a page, just like it's super easy to accidentally heart something or even to comment on something sometimes. I've literally accidentally commented on so many posts. I also want to ask you guys if you think people are giving more leeway to Minhyejin for accidentally liking something versus when Eyelid accidentally followed that account. Do you think the different reactions are warranted? But let's move on to the new text messages that we have. So it seems like TV Daily received these text messages and that they reconstructed the messages. What does that mean, reconstructed? I'm assuming it means that the screenshots are not of the actual text messages. So I feel a little weird looking at accurately reconstructed text messages. We could read some of it, but as always, take it with a grain of salt. Just for context, however, these are the messages that people think confirm that Minhyejin actually had plans to go independent. That a lot of people, of course, there are people who think that actually the other guy in these messages is the fishy one here. So Lee says, we have to do something before BTS returns in a year. LOL. In a year, their multi-label US sickness IT platform illusions will all go to shit if it is meant to be. That would make it hard for them and we earn our freedom. I would love that. This is our plan. So you're saying we need to use the media? Ugh, if Hybe's chart manipulation is exposed, then people would lose faith in them, right? If these damages add up, their bleeding would be huge. We need to plan our escape while Hybe is under fire. So in these first text messages, they're basically talking about how they have to do something before BTS returns from their military enlistment. Lee says, no matter how much I look at it, terminating the members' contracts is too costly. We would have to leave behind all their past albums and all the endorsements are tied to Ador. But like you said, I think we can use that cost as a negotiating tool. What I mean is, no matter how high Hybe sets the price, we could tell them the price is too high and say that the cost of terminating their contracts, so-and-so numbers, should be enough. I think this way we could meet at a price at about 585 million USD. Minhyejin responding, no, Hybe will also put a value on future earnings. It's a relief that Bang Si-hyuk and Park Ji-won's luck is horrible, lol, but that is why they will ask for over 1 trillion, which is about 732 million USD. Hey, they paid that much for a company that had nothing. Do you think they'll hand over NewJeans for 585 million USD? Do you have a sense of reality? Here are some comments. I think the executive Lee is the only problematic one. Nothing has changed since Hybe's first amazing announcement. Are those debating it just stupid? Conspiring to embezzle is not a crime. Are we back in April? F. Weren't these messages denied as evidence in court? LOL. Didn't Minhyejin said she had sent all these messages to the courts? Then we should wait for the verdict. Why is Hybe doing media play? Minhyejin sent them all in. But what was Executive Lee's job title at Hybe before coming to Ador? What are you saying? Embezzlement is embezzlement. Do you think Minhyejin is tearing up Hybe to take out NewJeans because she's a champion of K-pop justice? You're the type of person that claims NewJeans should be freed because Bang Si-hyuk ignored them. Figure this out in court. This is tiring and it doesn't help either labels or the artist. But that executive Lee is an idiot. At this point, we are May 27th. The shareholders meeting is supposed to be May 30th, right? We have a couple of days for the court, which they said they would give their, oh my God, what's the word? They said they would give their analysis? No, their verdict. They said they would give their verdict before the shareholders meeting on the 30th. So we just have a couple of days to wait. Maybe by the time I upload this, it will be done. I'm going to personally wait for the verdict to have an opinion on this, but it's not illegal for you to share yours in the comments below. So let's talk about plagiarism, not involving a Hybe group this time. That was a lie. So this time we're talking about N-Team, which is a Hybe group, and their similarities with EXO. I love a good comparison, so let's check it out. Although many acknowledge that it has not yet crossed the line into plagiarism, the similar blueprint is undeniable. I mean, this is all we've been looking into the past month or so. How no groups are original, how all their concepts are copied from other concepts. Okay, rugby uniforms. Okay. Rugby uniforms. Tree of Life pose. Oh my god. Well, looks more like a crab, doesn't it? Red sporty clothes. Stop it. Stop. Striped tees. You're kidding. Okay, striped tees. One take shot. Is this for real? The one take shot was pioneered by EXO? Is this not like a... They've made entire movies like this. No, seriously, they've literally made entire movies like this in one take. What? There's a word for it, isn't it? I don't know. I don't want to piss off EXO-Ls right now. They'll be like, actually, within K-pop, it was like, okay, is that it? Okay, let's read some comments. Wow, but for the growl one, it's really super similar, just not to the point of plagiarism. It's Hybe again. From a third-party POV, that Tree of Life scene is really iconic, so other groups wouldn't even try to copy it, given that people would talk about it incessantly. Guess Hybe doesn't care. Seems like when Hybe debuts a new group, they pick a famous group and try hard to copy them. They steal music from elsewhere, but reference a ton of local groups' concepts and vibes. At first I was like, well, that can happen, but the more I scrolled down, the more LOL. Just from the few screenshots of the concept here, there would definitely be people who think they're similar. Okay, but if you watch N-Team songs and content, they're truly not even a little bit reminiscent of EXO. Even that Tree of Life thing is a stretch. It's just because they're dancing with backlight. So you can let me know what you think of the similarities in the comments below. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. So in the last video, we talked about the low prices that idols get paid to perform on music shows. But here's allegedly how much idols get paid for university performances. Again, take these numbers with a grain of salt. I personally haven't seen any contracts, but let's indulge a bit. Psy apparently gets paid 36,000 USD for a performance. IVE also get paid around the same amount. aespa with 29,000, NewJeans the same amount, Zico 22,000, G-Idol also gets 22,000, ITZY also 22,000, Angmyu also getting 22,000, Kwangwonbi 19,800, From is 9, 18,300, NMIX 18,300 as well. Apparently the prices can be considered a steal. Many agencies charge these special rates as it is a good opportunity for their artists to get their name known. I'm dying at these pictures of Sojang. So Sojang is getting sued for defamation, right? I just keep seeing videos of her running around wearing a wig, but apparently she's denied knowingly slandering all these idols. So she uploaded a video titled "The Dirty Private Life of National Boyfriend Actors and Idols." She admitted to creating the videos, but she claimed she did not know the content of her videos were false. So it seems the court seized her assets prior to the trial. It was reported that she earned around 183 USD. God damn, what kind of odds is this girl have? And then here are a couple of TikToks that I wanted to share with you. I just saw like an orchestra playing Stray Kids. Isn't that cool? That's so fun. And then NewJeans at the British Museum. This is just so random.
We are so excited to announce a really special project that we have been working on alongside the British Museum's audio app.
They're literally going to be voicing for the app.
박물관을 방문하시기 전에 오디오 가이드 앱을 다운로드 받으시면 박물관이 소장한 아주 흥미로운 작품에 대한 설명을 저희 뉴진스의 목소리로.
Okay, then I had to ask you guys, what song is this? Because I looked at the comments and I looked at the original audio and I couldn't find it. I could Shazam it, but I just realized now I could Shazam it, but I'd rather ask you. That just sounds so dreamy. I need you to tell me what song it is. And then NMIX is singing Girls' Generation songs. I had to share. Let's move on to our comment response section because After being accused of being the fat Stephanie Sue, apparently now I look like Pang Shi-hyuk. So in a video, I overlaid his face over mine, and someone said, Pang PD and you look alike on the photo part. Do you know what's so funny though? When I overlaid his face over mine, I was like, okay, but why do we kind of look, do we have like exactly this? We kind of look alike though, right? So just add this to the list of famous people I look like. So I took the 2 pictures and side by side. I didn't even intentionally try posing like him or anything. It not me and Pang Shi-hyuk looking alike. Literally twins. I feel like we have the same exact teeth as well. I don't have my glasses, but do you see it? Okay, moving on to our K-pop song of the day. I'm gonna go with Mona Lisa by Sujin. So this is a song whose teaser blew me away. I thought it sounded so fun. And then I did listen to the whole thing, and I thought it was missing a little bit of something, but not enough of something for me not want to listen to it. I think my shorts audience is quite different from my YouTube full-length video audience, because I also uploaded a short about how, like, is Sujin referencing G-Idol? And some people think that she's referencing G-Idol in her lyrics. Let's take a look. So the loco part, people are comparing to G-Idol's wife lyric. And like the first comments immediately were like, why do we have to compare things? Everyone is crying that things are copying. We should just enjoy music. And I thought it was just so funny. Like, to me, the whole premise was funny and cute. But then it turned into like, you know, we need to stop associating her with G-Idol, Like, I thought it was just like so cute and sweet, even though it's probably unlikely that she was referencing them. But I'm like, am I like doing something wrong here? Because like, is it just me? Because I feel like people talk about her and G-Idol all the time. Like, is this a reference? Did G-Idol reference Sujin? Is Sujin referencing G-Idol? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, I just really enjoyed the song. So that is our K-pop song of the day. So that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!